My name is Catherine Sauder. I go by Kat, and I have 4 children. I live in the Cleveland area, Ohio, and I've lived a lot of other places. Lived in California, Colorado. I've lived in Costa Rica, and I've traveled a lot. So I do love my travel. I love to explore and being around nature and just meeting people of all cultures and food. I love good cultural food. I've had the honor through my art to go a lot of places, and I do pretty well out in the Hamptons of New York, and then I do pretty good in Florida. So I travel a lot, but I would like to push the envelope. I'd like to go global, go anywhere in the world. My kids are getting older, and nothing can hold me back. So as a little girl, I remember just painting and drawing and sketch doodling. I think I was 2 or 3 years old. Plaid shirts and the shoestring of putting a bow on the shoestring, just little things like that. But it was always in me. I think it's something that is just the way I'm created, and that God put that placed that gift within me. And then as I got older, I was introduced to a gentleman at the time, and he helped me get a portfolio together, which helped me get a scholarship. So that just kept developing over the years. So yeah. So I guess my mission statement really is, it's a twofold. The first one is just that I bring art to the world, that people can feel a sense of peace and be inspired, and maybe see something in a piece that I didn't even know was there, but it ministers to them. Because art is, it's an emotional contact to my spirit, to somebody else's spirit, and seeing things that maybe I don't even see. So that's always a blessing when us artists can pull that out into other people and be inspired. So that's one aspect. I think the other aspect is to use my gifts for the Lord, and use it not just in a way to bless others, maybe to those who are even less fortunate. I guess for me, I'd love the opportunity that's been tugging on my heart is to go into some dangerous places in the world. I have a friend who started a ministry called Indeed and Truth Ministries, and she serves 25,000 women and children per year. And they walk to her clinic in Tone, Sudan. And it's been on my heart to want to go down there and to paint a huge mural of hands and feet, and just feet walking from all aspects, and just walking all over, and just healing and just being healed at the cross. And so it's a bigger picture of just wanting to give back. So when I got back into my work, it was laid dormant for a while, but it was through some personal trials and struggles that we all each face in life, and I just needed to start healing. So as I started painting again, just developing my style, understanding the differences and the vast differences of saying, yes, I can do figure drawing, which I love the figure drawing, and I love all the mediums that go with that, whether it be watercolor or charcoal, pencil. But then I started pushing myself through abstracts, and I didn't even consider myself an abstract artist until somebody challenged me. And when I started doing that abstract piece, I kind of fell in love with the process, not knowing that it was more just understanding design, understanding the color concept behind it, and understanding how I wanted to create depth through my pieces. And a lot of times I can't even sell or make a print off of my originals because there's 2, 3, 4, sometimes maybe 5 layers of resin that go depth through each color. So they end up getting a little heavy, but the pieces just, there's just layers. And I think it's interesting on why I layer it so much, and maybe it's just because I have a lot of layers of life in me, and that's what life is. We all have layers that represent us to the core. I would love to bring to the world a sense of peace, that they can see something maybe that I didn't even see, and that I can inspire others to go, especially younger artists, to go and take the risk of art and doing things that not being limited, just because the art world can be a tough place to be sometimes. But I believe in grit. I believe in if you have something that you're good at, that God gave you to do, there's a reason and there's a purpose for it, and it's specifically for you to do here on earth that nobody else can do. As I said before, when it comes to my style, I do believe some of it's very earth and grounded in neutral colors. I get inspired by just natural earthy colors anyways when I'm outside, and I love the umbers, the raw siennas, the yellow ochres, all those rich colors that I'm drawn to, and hopefully that it kind of incorporates to people's homes as well, something soft and but grounded, taking root in my life. And so a lot of this series is based on, it's called Fragments of a Life Source, and that's the reason is those fragmentations of, again, taking root of the earth and the environment of God's creation that's around us. I guess for me, I just would like to bless others, but also maybe people feel inspired by my work, and that there's a purpose behind what we do and what I do and why I do it. It's very intentional, and it is to bring myself to the world, using God's gifts that He placed in me to others.